Hello you guys, and happy Valentine's Day. It feels like it's been a little while, but I hope you've been doing well. I had filmed a couple of vlogs over the last few weeks, but then just never really posted them. So I figured, let's just start fresh today. It's been a while to catch up and all of that. Regardless, it was a really fun day and one unique Valentine's Day activity that I hadn't heard of before. The student council here made these little necklaces out of yarn. And each yarn necklace had a bunch of small pieces of yarn. And then the idea was that you use them for compliments. They called them warm and fuzzies, which makes sense, I guess, because yarn's that way. And the idea or the premise was that everyone was wearing these, and then when you give a compliment to someone, you give them one of your pieces of yarn and they tie it around the necklace. And so it was really fun. I know in my first two classes today it was a little bit busy, so there was some of it, but not as much. But then in my third and fourth hour class, it was fun because I was able to go around the room and just give everyone compliments, of course, while they were doing their work. So I wasn't like doing it in front of everyone per se, but yeah, it was just cool. I mean, as simple as it is, you might not think you make as much of an impact on certain kids, but then when you give them a compliment and they like light up, that just feels so good. So, and a lot of them said really sweet things to me too, so it's just, yeah, lots of positive vibes all the way. And right now I am sticking around a little bit later. Normally I do carpool with another teacher and roommate, but she had a half day today, so I actually just drove myself and am sticking around for a while. Ironically, Valentine's Day, and both Jake and I have to stay late for different things at work, so we'll have a later in the evening Valentine's Day dinner or whatever. But regardless, I am prepping right now like for some sub plans and just getting some grades in. We are finishing up trimester number 2, so while I'm gone for my sub plan, I'm going to have them do grade checks and have some time on missing assignments to catch up on those, just so then they can kind of be starting to prep and finish any last minute things if they want to try to boost that grade up to the next level. So that's kind of what I'm taking care of tonight. In terms of what we're working on, we're doing a lot of weather words in Spanish right now, so we are going to be prepping next week. There will be a little weather newscast that they do, giving a weather report about a different city and like an oral presentation with that, so I'm excited for that. We're not really doing much with it just yet, but that's coming up next week. And then in social studies, it's been really fun this week. We are doing rap battles or poems or songs. We are working on that. In my past school, I did a rap battle in the 7th grade, and it was about the 13 colonies. They had to choose a region of the colonies to rap about. Here, we're talking about progressive leaders and civil rights era leaders. So kind of combining those two together to look at how social movements change over time. So I'm really excited kind of to make it seem more legitimate or make it more fair, I guess. I'm also going to be writing a rap. I have not done it yet. That's kind of maybe on pace for later tonight or tomorrow to put together one. Just because if I'm asking the kids to rap, I should rap too. Even if no one asked for that, it just seems fair. I do enjoy putting different lyric combinations together, so that is definitely something I'm looking forward to. I think Friday will be a lot of fun. Tomorrow's their last work day for it. So I also have to look up what's a trendy, easy to rap with song to adjust some lyrics to. So we'll see. But that's kind of the focus tonight. So I'm gonna get a little bit more grading done and get all ready for the sub. Hello you guys. I'm just checking back in. If you can tell from the window up there, it is nighttime now. I'm not proud of how late it's been. It's a little after 7 and I'm still here, but I don't know. Can any of you guys relate to the days that you have absences, or like you're having a sub there and it's planned and you spend like way too much time trying to be super thorough on everything? That's kind of how I feel right now. I have just taken a long time on things. Granted, I was doing a lot of grading. Since my master's class has been happening the past couple of weeks, like my Sundays are normally kind of like the grading, planning, that sort of thing, but it's been really tough to keep up. I have about 4 assignments per week, and usually one of those is really big with the master's program, and ideally, I'd be working on them throughout the week, but that's just not really happening. And Saturdays I'll usually spend like working on the businesses, but then for Sunday, it kind of ends up being do the master's stuff first because it's due by 11 p.m. on Sunday, and then from there doing more of the school stuff, the grading, the planning. And planning always comes first, and then sometimes the grading just takes a little bit longer. So we're all caught up now. I've got grade reports for all the kids for tomorrow. I've got papers ready to be passed back, so things are good. And I even set up, let me show you. And I even set up a little station here with a lot of the most commonly missing things. I made extra copies of stuff, so hopefully it's self-explanatory. I'm hopeful that it's clear what everything is. I think I'll make some labels for everything just so it's very clear a student can help themselves if they're behind on some work. I'll be back Friday so I can help them then. But yeah, I don't know. I don't miss school that often, so I don't really, I guess I take it more seriously than I probably need to. I will say my husband is the best, and he's already got dinner like in progress, so when I get home there will be some yummy hot food, so that's pretty cool. I have all the grade reports just because I feel like there's a lot going on with like papers and organization. There was a while ago I bought a bunch of these, like, they're pretty epic, chocolate bars to give to people, like other teachers, administration, that kind of thing. And so I had some extra ones in the drawer. So I have one for the sub. I got a little note, thanks for subbing for me. So hopefully that will be a little bonus, despite all of the paper clutter that is going to be on this desk. Do any of you guys have big plans for Valentine's Day? I know if you have watched videos on my main channel, Abundantly Minimal, about a week ago I did one on like date ideas. It was a collaboration, and you know, from there, like I really don't care too much about actual holidays. Like I'll just kind of celebrate the kind of things whenever. So yeah, I'm not super into Valentine's Day, but it is pretty awesome that Jake made food for me. But I'd love to hear from you if you have any fun Valentine's Day plans, or I guess planned since this will go up after Valentine's Day. But regardless, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna be heading out here like way too late, like 7:30. So have a lovely rest of your night. Of course, if you enjoy our content, you can subscribe to the channel right here, and you can check out some of our past videos over here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.